students, welcome to my channel CEB. Today we will learn print function in detail. The basic way of using print is already discussed in the previous video and the link of the same is given in the description box. Whenever you want to learn a new language, you have to first understand its alphabet. Let's start with printing alphabet on the screen. For that, open Spyder. Go to IPython console. For printing any character on the screen, we have to use print function. Its default parenthesis, a pair of single or double quotes enclosed in it the alphabet that you want to print. So here we are using print. Within a single quotes, I am writing the text to be displayed, that is the character to be displayed, or within the double quotes, the character to be displayed. Here we have to make a note of that the quotes which are single or double quotes will not be printed on the screen. Suppose I want to print character A on the screen. For that I have to write print is parenthesis a pair of single quotes in between them we have to write character A. After pressing enter key at the end of the print statement, I will get character A on the screen. Now try to write the same statement by using double quotes. So print pair of parentheses, pair of double quotes. In between, we have to write the character that we want to display. At the end, we have to press enter key. We will get character A on the screen. Now suppose I want to print character B on the screen. For that, I have to write print command, print, then is parenthesis, then single quotes, for example, then B, closing quotes, closing parenthesis, and press enter key. Print, parenthesis, double quotes, B, closing quotes, closing parenthesis, press enter key. You will get B on the screen. Suppose I want to print a word on the screen. For that, the syntax will be same. We had to use print command, parenthesis, pair of single quotes, a pair of double quotes, and we have to write the word that we want to display on the screen in between them. For example, I want to print hello on the screen. So what I'm going to write print this parenthesis, pair of single quotes, and in between them we are going to write hello. And we have to remember that the quotes which are single or double that are not going to be printed on the screen. After pressing enter key at the end, I will get hello word printed on the screen. Let's try to type Python on the screen. For that, print is parenthesis, single quotes, write Python, closing quote, closing bracket, press enter key. Again, print. Then, for example, using double quotes, write Python, closing quotes, closing bracket, press enter key, you will get Python on the screen. Before moving ahead, do like and share the video and subscribe my channel. Now suppose I want to write multiple words. Multiple words are written within quotes separated by the space. So the syntax will be print statement, parenthesis, pair of single quotes or double quotes, and in between we are going to write words separated by the space. For example, I want to print hello Python, so the syntax will be print parenthesis pair of single quotes or the double quotes in between two words separated by the space in between them. After clicking enter key at the end, what we will get? We will get hello Python on the screen. Let's try to print hello world on screen. So I will write print is braces default code hello world closing quotes closing bracket press enter key. Now suppose I want to write by double quotes, print double quotes, the words that you want to display, that is hello world, closing quotes, closing parenthesis, and press enter key, you will get hello world on the screen. Now in all the cases, we have noticed that single quotes or double quotes have not been printed, but suppose now we want to print them. Suppose I want to print good morning on the screen, which consists of two quotes, one at the beginning and other at the end. So for that, I will go to Python, type print, then is bracket, its quotes of good morning, write good morning, closing quotes of good morning, and closing quotes of your print command, After pressing enter key, we are getting error here. This is why because the first quotes will be considered as a default opening quotes of your print command and the second quote will be considered as a closing quote of the print command. So whatever is present after that, that is good morning will not be considered and it is going to generate error message at good morning telling that it is an invalid syntax. So how we can remove this? For removing this, we will go and use escape sequences. Now what is the escape sequences? It is a combination of two characters always starting with slash. So slash and the C, where slash is the character that is not going to be printed on the screen, but the C, that is a character which will be displayed on the screen. Or it will be an operation that has to be performed with your text that we want to display. So here suppose I want to display codes on your screen. So for that I will use escape sequence slash and C. So C will be treated as double quotes here. So we have to write print, then the default parenthesis, then slash, then the code that you want to display. So for good morning, we want these escape sequences at the beginning, at the end of the word good morning. So how we will write? We will write print this parenthesis is default parenthesis escape sequences along with your codes then good morning escape sequence with its closing quotes and the closing quotes of the print statement closing parenthesis and press enter key after it. So what we will get? We will get good morning on the screen. Let's try to write by on the screen by using print statement containing quotes with it. So this will be the default quotes of your print statement. Then I'm going to use case sequence for displaying quotes. Then write word by. And again at the end also I want the quotes to be displayed. So I will use escape sequences slash and the quotes then the quotes of the print statement closing bracket and press enter key at the end. So it's going to display by having quotes.
Before moving ahead, do like and share the video and subscribe my channel.
The examples of your escape sequences will be double quotes, single quotes. Single quotes is going to work in the same manner as that of the double quotes. Now we are having slash n slash t. Now what is the slash n? In which the n represent the new line. Suppose I am having one poem Baba Black Sheep in which the each line is written on the new line. Okay, it consists of 6 lines. So instead of writing this line on the new line, what I can do, I can write the entire poem in one line like this, and I can put slash and in between wherever I want to have a new line. For example, before yes sir, the yes sir line has to be displayed on the next line. So what I can do, I can put slash and before yes sir. So let's print the entire poem in one line. Yes sir has to be displayed on the next line. So I will put case sequence slash n so that the yes sir will be printed on the next line. One for the master has to be displayed on the next line. So I will put slash n here. One for the name has to be displayed on the next line. I will put slash in them. And one for the this line has to be displayed on the next line. Who lives has to be displayed on the next line. So I will use slash in there. Then I will put closing quotes and the closing bracket of the print statement and press enter key. I can see that I got the poem printed on multiple lines. Okay. Now suppose I want yes sir line to be shifted by 5 space. So what I can do, I can use the same print command and wherever I want to use 5 spaces, I will use slash t escape sequence where t represents tab. So after clicking enter key at the end, I will get this kind of output. Okay. So this is how we can print the text on your Spyder screen. Now suppose I want to print numbers on your Spyder. So for that I will use simple print statement without any quotes because the quotes are always used for displaying text. It can be single character, multiple character, multiple words, single line or multiple line. But for displaying number, only print opening bracket and then the number that I want to display. Suppose I'm printing 10 here. Now I want to print two numbers together. For example, 10 and 11. I'm putting comma for separator. So what I'm going to get? I'm going to get two numbers which are separated by space. If you're going to write two numbers by putting space in between, it will give error message. So as a separator for displaying number, I have to use comma. For example, I want to print number 5 and 6, so I have to put comma. That will be converted into space. Now suppose I want to write a variable roll number that contain my roll number, that is 1. Suppose I want to display the value of this roll number, so I have to use print roll number and it will display the value. But it's not a perfect formatted statement. I want to display my roll number is the value of roll number. For text, I have to use quotes. My roll number is roll number. So as this is because of the syntax. For displaying text, I have to use quotes. After pressing enter key, what I'm getting my roll number is roll number. But I want to display the value of the roll number. For that, I'm going to use special print statement which consists of f in it. So I'm going to write print default parenthesis f is double quotes, that is the default double quotes, then t, the text to be displayed within the curly bracket. We have to write the name of the variable whose value to be printed. For that, I have to write print, then f, then closing quotes, then your statement f, then closing quotes, then your statement. My roll number is within the curly bracket, the variable name whose value to be printed, then quotes, then closing bracket, press enter key. Here I will get the statement along with the value. So this is how we will print alphabet, words, lines, multiple lines on the screen.
Before moving ahead, do like and share the video and subscribe my channel.
We have to write program to display your name and roll number in the following format. My name is whatever is your name and my roll number is your roll number. For solving the practice set, go to Spyder and select new file. Now here we are going to print my name is your name, whatever your name, and my roll number is, for example, 35. What we will do now, we will save our program. For that, what we can do, I can create a new folder, give the name as practice for print. Okay, now we want to save our program in that, so I will click on it. I will select that practice print and I will give the name as program1.py. Save your file. Now run your program. So here in your console, we will see the output. My name is CEB and my roll number is 35. Now what is the second question? We have to take two variables A and B with the values 2 and 3, and we are going to display the message. The value of A is 2 and the value of B is 3. So we will go to Spyder, create a new file, and we will take two variables. A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. Now I want to print the message along with the value of the variable. For that, I have to use F. Then your default quotation of print statement, then value of A is, I want to print the value of A, so for that I have to put curly braces. Within that I have to write the variable A, and value of B is again set of curly braces and write B in between them. Then bring the cursor at the end of the print statement and press enter key. Save your program in your folder practice print and with the name p2.py. Save it. Now run it. So what we will get? We'll get the answer in your Python console. Now what is the third question? We have to display the following poem, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. That poem you have to display, and that is a homework for you. Fourth program is to display this output 1, 2, 3 till 10 in multiple 5 lines having the space in between. The next program is to write a program in the triangular format. Next one is to give the answer and you have to display it. The next question is you have to create A variable marks assign your fluid mechanics subjects go to that marks and display the message I scored that much marks in fluid mechanics. So these are the questions that you have to solve by yourself, and you have to drop your program in the comment section. Do like and share the video, and if you are having any query, so you can write me in the comment. I hope you people have understood the concept of print statement. Do like and share the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.